Good evening, everyone. This is the weekly twin flame reading for January 12th, and this also falls on the full moon in Cancer. And this full moon in Cancer is a very intense one as far as our emotions go. And especially for the feminine, this is stirring up a lot of feelings that we're not really ready to deal with, but we're kind of forced to deal with them. And it's kind of making us a little bit pushy, a little bit aggravated, a little irritated and bitchy, and kind of harsh with our words. Again, I'm going to start with the masculine is over here, the feminine is on this side, and I'm using the Gilded Tarot cards by Cyril Marchetti and the Romance Angels Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue. The first card for the masculine is the Sun. Now, last week we were saying he was going through a lot of personal turmoil, and that was leading him to get stronger in his love for the feminine. Well, here we have it. We have him with the Sun. He's very optimistic. He's very happy. But since since we're all still kind of babies in this mission, he's kind of taking it into the 3D a little bit more than he should with this Empress reversed. The masculine energies, whether they be gender, male or female, they're focusing on the outer appearance. He or she is thinking, you know what? I really want to get fit for my twin. I want to look better. I want to diet. I want to exercise, lift weights, become big and strong. Well, this isn't what the feminine's looking for. The feminine wants a strong soul, not necessarily a strong body, although that would be nice in some situations. But for the most part, no, we want a strong soul. And the masculine's kind of looking at all this happiness and all this love that he's feeling like, I need to get better because I still don't feel like I deserve this. I still don't feel like I'm worthy of this love. And he's thinking with a Three of Wands in the long term still. He's thinking, okay, I know union is imminent. You know, I'm not ready right now for it, but when I am ready for it, I want to look good. I want to feel good and I want to look good. And I want her to look at me or him to look at me and say, wow, this person is just absolutely gorgeous and is everything I want, because we've got as the outcome for the masculine, the Four of Wands in reverse, which he was getting all excited and all ready for this big romance. And then he's like, oh, but wait a minute, I'm not good enough. And his balloon kind of deflated a little bit. And he's like, oh, but I got to work on my fitness. I got to work on my diet. I got to get a haircut. No, I'm not ready for this yet. Let me lose about 20, 30 pounds, or let me gain about 20, 30 pounds of muscle first. No, this is not what the feminine wants. The feminine wants a strong soul. We want someone, we don't care if you're 500 pounds or if you're 150 pounds. We are going to love you in any way, shape, or form, as long as that soul of yours is where it needs to be and you're nice and strong in that manner. You know, looks in this situation are not imperative. And for his oracle card, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Now, the main theme with this full moon, like I said, is emotions, but this is a good moon to manifest your desires. And this is a good way for the masculine to say, you know what, I'm going to have a stronger soul. I'm going to be stronger spiritually for the feminine and for myself. And this is what I want to work on. Now, the feminine, she's back focused on her goals. She's focused on her life purpose and things she wants to do with herself. She's got the Ace of Pentacles again. This has come up for her. She wants to get down to business and start something new, and she wants to focus on her work. And that's a very good sign. It's a very positive sign. And I actually was pretty excited when I saw that one, because that resonates a lot with me personally. Now, the Queen of Swords reversed, we're taking this feminine, Cancer, emotional energy, and we're kind of channeling it negatively. We're kind of getting frustrated with people in our lives. We're getting frustrated with the masculine because we were feeling the love from him last week, and now all of a sudden it seems like he's disappeared, even though he hasn't. And we are just so focused on that. I mean, look at the look on her face. She is not happy, and we are not happy right now either. We are like, get it together, masculine. And the funny thing is, when I was shuffling the cards and getting ready for this reading, Pandora played Get Into the Groove by Madonna. And that is the feminine. That is us right now saying to the masculine, get into the groove, buddy. And this last one, the Nine of Swords reversed, is we're just, we're in everyone's business, it seems like, and we're worried about everything, and we're kind of focusing our energy in the wrong direction, because we have to look at ourselves and say, hey, we got to focus on us. We got to focus on what we need to do, and not worry about what this one's doing over here, what this one's saying over here. We need to start tending to our own gardens, so to speak. Now, for her outcome card, this is a good one, the Eight of Wands. The first thing that came to mind when I saw this was a trip, an air travel somewhere. The feminine is in dire need of a vacation. I'm giving you permission to go on vacation. It's okay. We need to not only take a vacation and lay on the beach and do nothing. We need to go somewhere and discover something about ourselves. And it's so interesting how this Empress reverse shows up for the masculine, because we actually kind of need this card for ourselves. We need to look back into our feminine selves, and we need to take a trip outside of our normality and get out and see things, see the world, see different things in a different way. And, we need to we're kind of stuck in this rut where we're so concerned about everybody else. We need to start thinking inward. And for her oracle card, keep an open mind. And for this one, it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I think this is more related to ourselves, since this is a twin flame reading. Our twin is a mirror of ourselves. We need to kind of get into that deep part of us and kind of look at what we need to address. That's a very important one. And again, this moon is an excellent moon for us to manifest our life purpose. And a good example of is to take a crystal and just meditate and hold that crystal and just say what you're grateful for, and just say that, I'm grateful to wake up this morning, or I'm grateful for the ability to go out and work and earn money towards what I want to do with my life. It's a good, it's a good energy to shower, to burn sage, to really get in touch with what we want and who we are. Now, for the relationship card, the top card, I got Strength reversed. And this is a reminder for us that we're a lot stronger than we think we are. And to draw from that inner strength and, not to get caught up in this mess. And that we are so much stronger and so much more worthy of love than we think we are. And the same thing with this 10 of Cups reversed. We need to get that confidence back. We need to get that self-worth back, because we are absolutely worthy of each other. We're worthy of love. This isn't a linear journey. This isn't, meet someone, fall in love, get married, have kids. This is a twin flame journey. This is going to have its ups and downs. And for the Oracle outcome card, I got pay attention to the red flags. And the signs are cautioning you. I'm not seeing that as like something bad is going to happen. It's more of, look at the things you don't like about yourself and change them. When you think about your, back in school, your English teacher grading your paper, and should put red marks on things that you needed to improve on. Yeah, some of us, especially if we're indigos, we have a tendency to say, well, you don't know what good writing is, and we tend to get mad at the teacher. But a lot of times we took that paper and we said, you know what, let me correct this. This is a rough draft. Let me correct this. And that's what's going on right now. We just need to look at different things and we need to correct them. And I don't know about you, but I'm taking this card literally. Our souls, our spirit guides are basically putting little red check marks on different things like ego, selfishness, maybe a little bit of codependency, a little bit of addiction. And we need to address these things, and we need to take care of them. And like this strength card says, we're a lot stronger than we think we are. And we've got it in us to make the changes. So overall, I'm not seeing anything bad. I'm seeing a little bit of a step or two backwards, but you got to think of it this way. Any kind of growth is good for us. And these moons, we're coming onto a grand cross of the planets, and these things are going to trigger us, and these things are going to make us think and make us, ask ourselves, what is it that we need to work on? And this is the time right now to work on it. This isn't the time to worry about what everyone else is doing, what everyone else is thinking. This is our time today, right now in this moment, because there are no bad cards in the spread. There's nothing here that says that we're horrible people or that it's a deal breaker. We've got some really, really good cards, even though they're kind of bringing us out of our comfort zone and saying, okay, you need to look at that and you need to kind of fix that a little bit. But I tell you what, it's all worth it. Like I said, it's all worth the journey. Every single one of you are so worthy of love, and I love every single one of you. And I just want to thank you again for commenting, liking, subscribing. Keep it up. I will be doing personal readings sometime in the future. I will keep you guys posted. I'm having surgery in February, so that's going to kind of keep me out of the game for a little bit. But I was thinking about maybe doing some Skype readings, or maybe doing like a live video on the channel, maybe answering some Q&A and stuff like that. So let me know what you think. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about that. And I'll try to get to those as soon as I can. And again, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I appreciate and love every single one of you. Have a wonderful evening. Happy full moon. And hang in there, guys. Everything's going to be okay. And I love every single one of you. Good night.